everyone. Today I am giving you information on the topic trichiasis. So let's move to its description. It refers to the inward misdirection of cilia. The word cilia means hair particles. Now here we are talking about the eyelashes, which rub against the eyeball with the normal position of the lid margin. So in this case, if you are seeing here, this is our eyelid, upper eyelid, and this is the lower eyelid, and this is the lid margin on which the eyelashes are grown. So the eyelashes are growing in the outward direction here, okay, but if you can see carefully that these are the some eyelashes which are growing inwards, so these are misdirected and they are against the lid margin. So when the person is supposed to close the eye, then these eyelashes will rub against the eyeball and give corneal abrasion here. They will produce the scratches again and again when the person is closing his or her eyes. Okay, so this was the trichiasis. They get rubbed against the eyeball with the normal position of the lid margin. As the lid margin get closed, so they creates irritation on the eyeball and give scratches. Let's move to the next causes. Now what are the causes? Why it happens? It is occurs due to ulcerative blepharitis. Blepharitis is a condition in which crusted eyelashes become there. Crust get deposited on the eyelashes, as you are seeing here. Whitish crust is present here. Next one, the skin appears greasy, swollen eyelids and red eyes. All these are the conditions of the ulcerative blepharitis. Next one, cicatrizing trachoma. It is a kind of infection in which scarring or the scratches takes place under the eyelid. So under eyelid tarsal conjunctiva. When we evert the upper eyelid, then the tarsal conjunctiva is seen, and at that place the scarring is seen, which also give irritation again and again. Next one, mechanical injuries. If a person gets suffers from the mechanical injury of the eye, then this trichiasis occurs. Burns. Sometimes some burns occur, due to which it causes trichiasis or the misdirected cilia. Next one, operative scar on the lid margin. Sometimes scar should be remains on the lid margin, due to which trichiasis occurs, or eyelashes get misdirected sometimes. Next one, symptoms. Now what are the symptoms? What the patient feels? The patient feels foreign body sensation. Always when the patient closes or opens the eye, he or she feels that some foreign body get enter in the eye, but it is not true, because foreign body sensation takes place. Nothing get enters in the eye, it is just a sensation. When the patient closes the eye, then it irritates it again and again, and the patient feels foreign body sensation. Next one is photophobia. When the patient is supposed to look at the light, then the eyes get immediately get closed, and the patient feels irritation while looking at the light. Next one, patient may feel troublesome, irritation, pain and lacrimation. Now the patient feels irritation due to this, feels pain because again and again it is rubbing against the cornea. Next one is lacrimation. Watering occurs from the eye of the patient. Next one, what are the signs? So what we can see when we are treating the patient, examination reveals one or more misdirected cilia touching the cornea. So we will identify that a lot of the eyelashes are directed in that position where they are supposed to be there, and some are misdirected. Okay, direction of the some eyelashes get changed and they are touching the cornea. So this will be our identification, all the sign for the examiner. Next one, photophobia occur. Photophobia occurs when the cornea gets abraded. Now scratches get takes place on the cornea, which is known as abrasions. So photophobia occurs when it affects the cornea. Next one, conjunctiva may be congested. Conjunctiva may be sometimes congested. Next one, complications. Recurrent corneal abrasions. Now here you can see that this is a scratch on the cornea. This is only a single scratch, but when it rub against again and again with the cornea, then it gives a lot of scratches and the cornea becomes like this. Okay, then a lot of time it gets occur. Now this is the transparent part which we will call as a cornea. Okay, transparent layer is here, which we know that this is a cornea. And now what is conjunctiva? Conjunctiva is at this place. Okay, this hole is the conjunctiva. So sometimes congestion takes place. Red blood vessels will seen here, that is known as congestion. Okay, next one, superficial corneal abrasions. Superficial means on the above side we will see a lot of abrasions are there. Corneal vascularization, it is the next stage. Now here if you can notice that these are the blood vessels seen on the cornea. Okay, so this is known as corneal vascularization. New blood vessels get formed on the cornea. Non-healing corneal ulcer. Corneal ulcer takes place and it will not heal if it takes a long time. So all these are the complications. Let's move to the next one, treatment. Now what is the treatment? First one is the appellation, second one is the electrolysis. Appellation is a single treatment which we are supposed to do it again and again, and electrolysis is that kind of treatment which takes place at once. In case of appellation, it is done by the forceps. We will use the forceps and we will just noticing where the eyelashes are misdirected, and we will remove the eyelashes by using the forceps and by using the numbing drop, which is a parakin or local anesthesia, and remove the all these misdirected cilia. It is a temporary measure. Okay, so it is totally temporary treatment, as reoccurrence occurs within 3 to 4 weeks. As the hair growth occur in the patient's eye, he or she is supposed to come again and again for the appellation to you. Next one, electrolysis. Now it is a method of destroying the lash follicle by electric current. Where the growth of the eyelash takes place, electric current is given to that lash and then it gets destroyed. In this technique, infiltration anesthesia is given to the lid. Now on the eyelid, anesthesia is given and a current of 2 microampere is passed for the 10 seconds, and through a fine needle is inserted into a lash root. At the lash root is that part where the lash emerges. Okay, where the growth of the eyelash starts. So a needle is inserted to that lash root and a current is passed for the 10 seconds after giving the anesthesia. This will loosen the hair particle and destroy the follicles. Follicles are the cells which have fixed the hair particle, and then they will get removed by the appellation forceps. First of all, it is loosened and then it get removed with the help of appellation forceps. Okay, so this was the end. Thanks for your patience listening.